Om Shri Satnam Sakhi, Jai Shri Krishna. Satsang Varkha, Book 14, Discourse 2. Guru Maharaj Ji said, Dear Premis, Lord Shankar narrated the Amarkatha to Goddess Parvati. Once Mata Parvati said to Lord Shankar, Sai, sometimes I get a feeling that you do not love me. Lord Shankar said, This is not true, my dear Parvati. Mata Parvati said, I have heard that you know the Amarkatha by heart. You have told me all the other kathas but never mentioned about Amarkatha. Why is that so? Lord Shankar replied, Dear Parvati, I am always ready to say the katha to you. You had requested me to explain Ram Katha and other kathas, so I told you those, but you never requested me to say the Amar Katha. Now, since you are asking me, I will tell you, but you will have to be very attentive. Mata Parvati said, Prabhu, please tell me the Amar Katha so that I become immortal, eternal and should merge in you. Lord Shankar said, All right, my dear Parvati, please listen carefully. Lord Shankar narrated, At midnight, the moon was shining bright. It was quiet and peaceful all over. Mata Parvati requested Lord Shiv to narrate the Amar Katha. Lord Shankar said, My dear Parvati, you are fortunate since you have so much affection for Amar Katha. You are a woman of supreme intelligence. People listen to ordinary mundane stories, but your love and interest to listen to Amar Katha is appreciated. Even the Devtas have been unable to listen to it. One who listens to Amar Katha is free from the cycle of birth and death. He becomes immortal and eternal. He also lives a blissful life on earth. There are very few who seek to know God. Very few want to know or understand Amar Katha. One who listens to Amar Katha is the ultimate seeker. One who narrates it is a Jnani Guru. Mata Parvati said, My dear Lord, you have praised the Amar Katha so much. Now, please explain it to me. Guru Maharaj Ji said, My dear devotees, please listen to this carefully. All of you are also fortunate for listening to this Amar Katha. This is the grace of Mata Parvati. If she would not plead to Lord Shankar to narrate the Katha, then how would he disclose it? So, here goes the Amar Katha. Human beings are made of two elements. One is Atma or the soul and the other is Anatma, means the body. We can see the body but not the soul within it. Atma is immortal. Anatma is mortal. The beautiful body has no significance after death. Once the soul leaves the body, it decays and smells. Hence, it is taken for cremation. If we worship a person who is on the throne, in reality we are worshipping the soul. Even though outwardly we see and worship the body, the soul pervades the body. As we put sugar in rice, it will taste sweet. And if we put it in flour, the flour will also taste sweet. Thus, all the sweets taste sweet because of sugar. But for sugar to taste sweet, we don't mix anything. It is naturally sweet. In the same way, bliss is the nature of the soul, the absolute bliss or conscious bliss. Jo dise si sakal vinase. That means everything that is seen is destructible. A soul cannot be seen with mind, intelligence or subconscious mind. It is away from all and therefore soul is self-aware. The soul is aware of emotions of your mind. Lord Shankar further said, Everything in this world is dependent. For instance, we are dependent on the earth. Earth is dependent on water. Water is dependent on fire. Fire is dependent on wind. Air depends on sky, that is space. Akash, that means space, is dependent on Mother Nature, and nature is dependent on Brahma. Brahman is the absolute truth. The soul is Brahman. Everything that happens to us during our waking state, dream state, and sleep state is being witnessed by consciousness. It is our fundamental nature. Sometimes we do understand things clearly, and sometimes we don't. The soul knows all about it. Lord Shankar said, My dear Parvati, you are the soul. The innermost self is the witness, and hence you are Brahman. Now, Bhagwan Shankar was in a state of samadhi, and as he was narrating the katha, his mind resolved in the ecstasy of self-contemplation. Just like when you touch an open wire, the current passes through your whole body. Thus, the mind gets immersed in the self. It is cleansed and purified. When the mind focuses on family and worldly affairs, it is full of vices. Whereas, contemplating on the self makes the soul pure. The mind is in delusion when it focuses on worldly affairs, whereas contemplating on the self awakens the soul. Now, as Lord Shankar was explaining the Amarkatha to Mata Parvati, she kept nodding from time to time and saying, After some time, Mata Parvati fell asleep. But there was a parrot there nodding and replying instead of Mata Parvati in the same way. Guru Maharaj Ji said, in ancient times, the birds and animals exhibited traits of intelligence, devotion and meditation. You must have noticed that monkeys are sharper than human beings. So the parrot was fortunate to listen to the Amarkatha. While Lord Shankar finished narrating the Amarkatha, he looked at Mata Parvati and saw her asleep. He woke her up and asked her if she had listened to the whole katha. Mata Parvati said embarrassedly that she fell asleep. Lord Shiva asked, "Then who was replying and listening instead of you?" Soon Lord Shiva noticed the parrot on a tree and he was furious, so he ran to kill him. The parrot flew away, reached Rishi Vedvyas Ji's cottage and went straight into his stomach through his mouth. When Lord Shankar reached Vedvyas Ji's house, he asked, "Dear Lord Shankar, what brings you here?" Lord Shankar replied, "A thief heard the Amarkatha and is hiding at your place." Rishi Vedvyas said, "My lord, what will you do then?" Lord Shankar replied, "I will kill him." Vedvyas Ji said, "My dear lord, first tell me, what is the benefit of listening to the Amarkatha?" Lord Shankar said, "Well, one who listens to the Amarkatha becomes immortal." Vedvyas Ji replied, "Prabhu, the thief has already heard the Amarkatha. Now how will he die?" Lord Shankar replied, "Yes, you are right." Therefore, Lord Shankar went back from there. Thereafter, the parrot was named Shukdev Maharaj. He later narrated the Srimad Bhagavad to King Parikshit. Guru Maharaj Ji said, "My dear devotees, feel liberated since all of you have also heard the Amarkatha." Boliye Satguru Dev Bhagwan ki Jai.